Join Potato Club today and too sweet that subscribe button.
With WrestleMania 34 all done with, on Raw we had the announcement that there's a Superstar Shake-up coming. So here is my top 5 superstars who should change brands in the Superstar Shake-up. So before we get into the list, I'm going to have a top 5 of 5 wrestlers that I think should swap to different brands. These are my personal picks of people who I think would do better with a brand change. But feel free to argue with me in the comments below. And who would you like to see swap brands in the Superstar Shake-up? Let's get on with the list.
Number 5.
Number 5 is a tag team. A tag team that's floundering on Raw, that's kind of just been lost in the mix. And I think they would do well on SmackDown. And that tag team is The Club. I would like to see The Club go to SmackDown. Maybe teaming up with AJ Styles again, and we can build up a new version of The Club. And, you know, they would tie into another entry later on in this list as well. But I feel like they're a very good tag team, and they're very underutilized on Raw. I feel like the Revival, the Bar, and The Club, and also now Authors of Pain, all kind of fill the same role. They're the badass teams. They're just tough teams in the tag team division. That's all they really are. So I feel like there's 4 teams filling the same kind of role on Raw. So I feel like they could have a good place on SmackDown.
Number 4.
Number 4 is a woman who's been lost in the shuffle. So on SmackDown, there's usually only 2 faces at a time who actually get any spotlight. And that is Charlotte and Naomi. For some reason, Naomi keeps winning Battle Royals and had that title for a long time. And Charlotte is the former champion now. I feel like this woman has been lost in the shuffle, and that person is Becky Lynch. She's one of the best women wrestlers on the planet. She was the first SmackDown Women's Champion, and she's barely been on TV. She was eliminated out of the Battle Royal without much of a fuss. I feel like she deserves more, and I feel like if she went to Raw, they could have some kind of rivalry with her and Bayley or her and Sasha and rekindle those kind of rivalries. I feel there's more space for her on Raw, and that's why I would move Becky Lynch to Raw.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Jeff Hardy. So Jeff Hardy establishes himself as a single star on SmackDown a couple of years ago. Before he left for TNA, he became a single star on SmackDown. I feel like SmackDown is a good place for him, and it also keeps him away from the Woken universe. So you can have the Woken universe going on the one side, and then Vince could also have his Jeff Hardy singles run. I feel that makes sense. I feel like he would give SmackDown some star power that is sorely missing. Hopefully bring up the ratings on SmackDown, and hopefully get people to go tune into SmackDown some more as well. And he's a big babyface who could be over with the fans. So I feel like Jeff Hardy would be a good choice for SmackDown.
Number 2.
My number 2 is a hard one. I've been struggling with this one because I wanted to pick someone from SmackDown who's lost in the shuffle. And there's so many people who are lost on the SmackDown roster who don't really get much time to shine. There's Ty Dillinger, there's Baron Corbin, there's Rusev. But I feel like this person, I think, would do well with a swap. And that person is Bobby Roode. So Bobby Roode won the US title, and then he dropped it to Randy Orton, and now Randy Orton and Jinder, and then now Jinder Mahal's champion, and now they're having Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton at Backlash, which is a total waste. But I feel like Bobby Roode is better than that. I feel like Bobby Roode should be moved to Raw, maybe turn him heel, and then you have a good rivalry for Seth, or you even have a good rivalry for Roman Reigns after the Samoa Joe stuff is finished. I feel like a heel Bobby Roode would be a good fit for Raw. He could be a cocky heel who's too good for the place and wants to change it. Like, he was a very good heel in NXT, and I don't even know why he's a face at the moment. So a heel Bobby Roode going to Raw. That's what I want, and that's my entry number 2. And it's time for number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1 on this list is the Demon King himself, Prince Devitt, aka the leader of the original Bullet Club, Finn Balor. Yeah, I feel Finn Balor would be an amazing fit for SmackDown. I think it would be good for his career. He's kind of been lost in the mid-card of Raw. He was recently fighting for the IC title. He had the best match at WrestleMania, in my opinion, where he faced Seth Rollins and The Miz. But I feel if you bring Finn Balor over, you could have Finn Balor versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship, which would be the original Bullet Club leader versus the second Bullet Club leader. And you could also have Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows in play as well. They could be trying to figure out who they want to team up with. Or you could have all four of them working together and building up a new faction, a new version of the Bullet Club. You could have some amazing stuff with this. You could have a great storyline, as I said. You could have Finn turn heel and have Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson as backup. Or you could have AJ Styles turn heel and have Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson as backup. Either way works. You could have face Finn Balor versus the new version of heel Nakamura. They already had great matches in NXT. Well, great match in NXT. They had one big match in NXT and it was amazing. We could have Finn Balor versus Nakamura, and I feel like the heel persona of Nakamura versus the demon version of Finn Balor would be an amazing matchup. There's so many things potential for this. And I also feel like the fact that they say that Finn Balor is not over is ridiculous. They won't have him facing Brock Lesnar. They won't. And when Roman Reigns becomes champion, I don't think they can have him facing Roman Reigns either. So I feel like if we want Finn Balor in a main event slot, he should go for the WWE Championship. I feel like whoever wins out of Nakamura and AJ Styles in their rematch, probably a Backlash, should face Finn Balor. And that would be an amazing storyline. Having Finn Balor versus AJ Styles or Finn Balor versus Nakamura, both would be great. You also get Daniel Bryan on SmackDown as well. And I'm sure there's going to be some more people you could face. It's just, I feel like he floundered in the mid-card. He could be a main eventer on SmackDown. And I feel like it would be a good move for Finn Balor. And that is why he is my #1 choice. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Who do you want to see move in the Superstar Shake-up? Comment below and let me know. And until next time, too sweet. Bullet Club out.
Join Potato Club today and too sweet that subscribe button.